Okay, in our final little short video on linear equations, I'm going to walk you through the various steps that you actually follow. So step one is, again, remember, you have a linear equation, and it looks something maybe like this. Let me write something here on the corner. Say maybe 3x plus 2 times x minus 1 equal to 5x, right? Something like that, or 9x, make it 9x. We're not going to solve this, but anyway, your first step is you would take care of any parentheses you have. So you'd have to distribute. Combine any like terms. The next step is you want the variable terms, the terms that have x's on them, on the left-hand side. You want the constant terms, meaning just numbers by themselves, on the right-hand side. And you move a term by changing the sign. Now, when you rearrange the terms, there's a good chance you're going to have to combine like terms again. Once you do that, your final step, or your third step, is going to be applying the multiplication of property, or you're going to be moving the coefficient of the variable, and that is by either multiplying or dividing. And then you can always check your answer. We'll talk about that another day. So here's several examples we're going to go through. Again, I just encourage you to walk yourself through the problems by stopping the video and then comparing what you do to what I did. Alright, solve minus 2x is equal to 16. I don't have any parentheses. The second step is I need x terms on the left, non-x terms on the right. That's taken care of. I'm actually on the final step, and that is where I'm going to take the coefficient in front of the x, and since I am multiplying, I am going to move it to the other side by dividing, and I'm bringing the sign with me. And so therefore, x is equal to minus 8. The next one, once again, I don't have any parentheses. It is such that the x terms are on the left, non-x terms on the right. So once again, I'm actually at the last stage. Since I am dividing by 4, I'm going to move it to the other side by multiplying by 4. And I get x equal to minus 20. Moving on, once again, I would suggest working these and then playing the video. No parentheses. I want x's on the left, non-x's on the right. This is not the situation. So I'm going to rewrite this. Minus 2x equal to 5 plus 11. So notice the minus 2x term was okay, but the negative 5 I want on the right-hand side. I changed the sign. And 11 was okay. Combining my 5 and 11, I get 16. My next step, I'm ready to move the coefficient. Since I'm multiplying by the coefficient, I bring it to the other side, dividing. For this problem here, the solution is minus 8. Moving on. Again, no parentheses. Next step is to rearrange my terms. I'm moving the 3 to the other side, so I'll bring it over as a minus 3. Again, I'll move the term, not a coefficient. Combining the 3 and the 5, I get 4x is equal to minus 8. I'm now ready to move a coefficient. Since I'm multiplying by 4, I'm going to bring it across, dividing by 4. And so for this one, x is equal to minus 2. Again, first step for this one here is to move the 2. Combining the 2 and the 9. Now I'm moving the 3, but I'm dividing by 3. So I'm going to bring it to the other side. Multiplying by 3. And so the answer to this one is minus 33. Again, just stop the video and try working them. Minus x over 3 is equal to 7 plus 6. Because again, I'm rearranging my terms. Now look at this one here. Keep an eye. The coefficient here is really a minus 1/3. In other words, that minus sign is really associated with the 3. You can do that with a fraction. In other words, a minus in front of a fraction can really either be put with the numerator, or it could actually be put with the denominator. So I'm going to associate that minus sign with the 3. Since I am dividing by -3, I'm going to bring it across, multiplying by -3. Again, watch what I did here. Well, I'll point out I did add 7 and 6, it's 13. Again, that minus sign really can be associated with the 3. We'll talk more about that as we work with fractions. But that -3 goes across, multiplying by -3. Remember, when you move a term, you change the sign. But when you move a coefficient, you bring the sign along. That's why it's important to identify terms and coefficients. First step, 2x minus 4x is equal to -3 minus 1. Again, I'll rearrange my terms. The ones I moved, I changed the sign. The ones I didn't move, I left the signs alone. That's a -2x is equal to -4. Now I'm ready to move the coefficient. Once again, since I was multiplying by -2, I'll go across dividing by -2. And the answer to this one is 2. That is, if you plug 2 into this equation here, you're going to get a true statement. Next. We're almost done here. Yeah. Cool. Okay. We have parentheses. Whenever I have parentheses, that's the very first step. So, let's make sure we distribute properly. 2x plus 6 on the left, minus 4x, minus 12 on the right. Now I'll rearrange my terms. I'm going to move the 4x, so I'm changing the sign. I'm going to move the 6, so I'm changing the sign. 2 and 4 is 6x. Minus 6 minus 12 is minus 18. I'm ready to move the coefficient. I'm multiplying by 6, so I'll bring it across, dividing by 6. So in this problem here, the solution is x equal to -3. So if you plug in a -3 up here, you're going to get a true statement. And the final one. So again, take your time, give it a try. Parentheses, I have to get rid of them. I have to be careful by distributing properly, right? So, once again, 3 minus 2x minus 3 for this set of parentheses plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. I'll combine my like terms. 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 2x plus 2x is 0. And I'm left with minus 8 equal to 0. Now you haven't encountered this yet, if you're doing this for the first time. When you get something like this tells you there's no solution to this problem. I did everything correct, right? Let's check. Minus 2x minus 3. 2x minus 8. The 3's cancel. 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 2x plus 2x is 0. I'm left with minus 8. On the right-hand side, I have 0. Minus 8 is not 0. This one has no solution to it. Sometimes you don't have solutions. Okay? And there you go. So I hope this helped. It will help, especially when we come back to this after we talk about fractions, because we won't have that much time to talk about solving equations. So anyway, good luck, and let's stop the video and get things going here.